What's up? This is Jay from MJ Auto Detailing, based out of Agoura Hills, servicing Los Angeles and Ventura County. Today, I'm going to be taking you through my level 2 interior detail step by step.
All right, man. So we got a Jaguar here.
Yep.
20 years old. But it's looking pretty nice in the inside.
Looking pretty nice, yeah. So with the car this old, typically after 10 years, you got to be a little more delicate with the car, be a little more mindful when you're cleaning it, not to be as aggressive. Again, we're gonna get this thing as clean as possible, but we also have to make sure we're a little extra safer because it is an older vehicle.
So what are the steps we're gonna do?
So how I'm gonna go about this is I'm gonna do an interior blowout. Okay, after that, I'm gonna do a thorough vacuum. After that, with the level 2, you have the choices of either getting your seats shampooed or your floor mats and carpets. This particular vehicle has leather seats. They're not in that bad of a condition, so we'll be able to clean that up easy. So what she chose was her floor mats and carpets. So we're gonna use the P&S 3-step system to get anything like dirt stains removed out of those carpets. After that, we're gonna do a steam clean and a detailed deep clean of the entire interior. We're gonna UV protect it, dress it, and we're gonna make sure that thing is looking as new as possible. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out all the mats, and then I'm actually gonna start with the trunk. I'm gonna knock that out. Usually trunks aren't that bad, or sometimes they are bad. So I like to start with the trunk, make sure I don't forget that also. I think for a lot of detailers, they tend to forget that. I've heard that a couple times. So making sure you don't forget the trunk. I'm gonna start off with the trunk. This one's pretty easy. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then we're gonna go on the inside, and we're gonna start that step by step.
So Jay, there's a few things in the trunk. In the back seat, should customers remove those, or will you be doing that?
So typically what I ask is that you remove all personal belongings from the vehicle. Anything that's considered trash, that's totally fine. We'll take care of that in the cleaning process. But as far as personal belongings, if they're in a location, we ask you to take them out of that location if you want it to be clean, such as the center console. If you have that area, you want it deep cleaned, you want it cleaned, make sure you take everything out. That's just to make sure that if you do happen to lose anything, you know that we didn't touch it, it wasn't in the car, and things like that. So again, trash, totally fine. We'll make sure we take care of that. As far as personal belongings, we ask you to remove that. If there are any in the car, we'll clean around it. We're not gonna touch them, we're gonna clean around it. We're gonna make sure that we do our best to still get that area clean. So again, this process is really trying to remove any dust, anything that might be sitting on the surface. Anything might be trapped in the carpets and the seats. This is gonna, again, allow all that dirt to be released to the ground or out of the car. That's gonna leave it safer for when I start my contact clean. All right, we just finished up with our blowout. We're now gonna do our detailed vacuum. I'm gonna start with the back seat. I'm gonna vacuum the entire back seat. Then we're gonna start with the carpets. I'm gonna do the carpets and then the floor mats. I'm gonna do those first so that they have time to dry. Again, I'm gonna be steam cleaning them so they're not gonna get that wet, which is good, but still, I wanna make sure that they have time to dry so when the client gets in the vehicle, everything is good to go. All right, so we're gonna use our P&S 3-step process. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit with Terminator. This is gonna remove all those stains, oil stains, stuff like that. That's gonna work with that. After that, I'm gonna use my carpet bomber. This is gonna, again, break down anything that isn't gonna be broken down with that Terminator enzyme. After that, I'm gonna use my Chief steamer to steam everything up, lift all that dirt, and remove it that way. Again, I'm not introducing a lot of water, I'm just introducing steam. The Chief steamer is an awesome little tool. Again, it is a little pricey, but you can refill it while it's still on. If you guys have other steamers, you know you gotta wait for it to cool down, then you can open it up, then you gotta wait for it to heat back up. It's a lot of time. Again, that could be another 10 minutes to detail. 10 minutes to detail, that could be a lot of times you gotta fill it up twice. That's 20 more minutes. So again, investing in good products is awesome. After that, we're gonna hit it with the finisher. Again, don't skip this step. Those products are gonna break down dirt and they're gonna lift them up from the fabrics. Once that happens, it's gonna continue to happen once you introduce water. So if your shoes are wet or anything like that, it's gonna continue to reactivate those products and start to pull dirt. This neutralizes all those products so that that doesn't happen. So again, I'm gonna hit it at the end of it with finisher. That's gonna make sure that all those stains that are removed are gonna stay removed and nothing's gonna be introduced back into it. All right, we're gonna move on to the leather seats now. What I'm gonna use Polestar by Coach Kemi, KCX. I think this is a great product. I'm gonna use a leather brush so I can really do a deep clean on these. After that, I'm gonna hit it with Swift by P&S. That's gonna be a lighter cleaner, but that's gonna be a dressing, a protectant also. That's gonna remove anything else that, again, might have not been cleaned with this. So again, a little 2-step, deep clean. I say that's the difference between my level 1 and my level 2 is it's not just a detail clean, it's a deep clean. We're gonna agitate clean everything so that we really break everything down and really remove it. So So again, this brush is for leather. So this is a leather safe brush. I'm gonna get that aggressive move that I want, but it's gonna be safe for the leather. Again, we're also gonna steam clean everything so we can continue to disinfect, really make sure we get a deep clean. Okay. Again, now I'm following up with that P&S Swift. That's gonna be that clean, dress, and protect, yeah. All right, so that is my step-by-step process for my level 2 interior detail. Again, if you are in the Agoura Hills, Los Angeles, or Ventura County area, you already know what it is. MJ Auto Detailing has you covered.